the greatest center fielder in the history of baseball, Willie Mays.
At 82 years old, baseball great Willie Mays can still draw a standing ovation.
Thank you.
During a recent visit to Coca-Cola headquarters in Atlanta, Mays reflected on his journey from Fairfield, Alabama to the Hall of Fame and how Coca-Cola has been with him nearly every step of the way.
As they say about baseball, some could hit with power, some could hit for average, some could field, some could throw, and some could run, but Willie could do it all.
Mays got his start in the Negro Leagues, joining the Birmingham Black Barons when he was only 16. His teachers allowed him to travel with the team on one condition.
I had to go away for about a week or two and come back and teach the class.
Although he's known as the greatest center fielder to ever play the game, Mays actually started out in the infield. Piper Davis, manager of the Birmingham Black Barons, tried him out at shortstop during an early exhibition game.
He said to me, no, you're not a shortstop, you're outfield, center field. So he put me in center field, and the next 2 or 3 balls was hit long. I caught him without any problem. He says, that's your position right there.
Mays was signed by the New York Giants when he was still in high school. He quickly moved up to AAA and caught the attention of Giants manager Leo DeRocher.
Be on the plane tomorrow, bang! And that was, how I got to New York.
When he arrived in the Big Apple in 1951, his career got off to a bit of a slow start.
I went 0 for 12, right? And I got a home run off of one spawn. But when I hit the home run, I knew I was ready.
And that he was. Mays was named Rookie of the Year in his first season. That next year, he became one of the first African-American celebrities featured in Coca-Cola advertising and was featured in several campaigns for the brand through the years. It was a natural fit for the Say Hey kid, who'd been drinking Coca-Cola all his life.
4 or 5 years ago, I had the pleasure of going back to Fairfield with Willie. We're driving to the ballpark that bears his name, and he tells me to pull over to the corner store. And he says, I want you to get me a Coke. And so I come back with a 12-pack of Coca-Cola and a couple bags of peanuts. And I wasn't quite sure what he was going to do, and as we start driving along, he opens the Coke bottle, drops some peanuts in there, closes it, and then starts drinking it.
I still do that right now.
He does.
Yeah,
he does.
I had that last night.
The 12-time Gold Glove winner explained how he came up with his signature basket catch.
Well, I got to do something for the fans when I come out. What can I do? So I said, let me see if I can catch the ball above my belt. And Leo saw this. He says, why are you catching that way? I said, I can get rid of the ball quicker. He said, but you can do it, but don't miss one.
Mays is also credited with the greatest catch in baseball history during Game 1 of the 1954 World Series.
If you see me catch the ball, and I told you this many times, you see me start throwing before I even catch the ball, because I knew I had to get it back in the infield.
The Giants went on to sweep the heavily favored Cleveland Indians to win their first World Series in over 20 years. It was one of many highlights of his storied career, which later earned him a spot alongside the game's all-time greats.
In my hometown, Fairfield, you think about the Hall of Fame, but you never feel that you're going to get there.
At the end of the program, Coca-Cola presented a $15,000 donation to restore Willie Mays Park in the legend's hometown. The funds, which were matched by Coca-Cola Bottling Company United in Birmingham, will preserve the Say Hey Kids' legacy and inspire the next generation of baseball hopefuls.
The kids, for the kids.